Here's my random thoughts, part 11. I read an article that restenosis, under all circumstances, doesn't matter what it is, will occur. It's interesting. I do know of some people that haven't restenosed. For example, Zamboni's wife. So it's just brutal. But you can't believe everything you read. You have to be careful. There are some are concerned about the MS Society's walk, and they don't know where the money is going. I can certainly understand this. But if you put for CCSVI research only in the memo section of the check, that's I understand, and this is directly from someone at the MS Society. I understand that's where it will go. Much of the money that they get goes for services and equipment for people in need, like me. The people who work there are pretty much all for us MSers. They're in our corner. It's just a few people that have given things a bad name, and unfortunately, they're the vocal ones. But the bulk of the people at the MS Society are good folk. I think that CCSVI is growing up. There's been a lot of changes, but it's all kind of evolutionary. Things are happening slowly but surely, but it seems to be growing up, which is a good thing. More blood in the brain means there's less room for CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. So opening the veins, which allows the blood to leave, leaves more room for cerebrospinal fluid. So we don't really know, in a lot of cases, if it's the blood leaving or if it's leaving room for more CSF, which is quite interesting. If MS was autoimmune, how could I be getting better if I have a functioning immune system? Which I do, by the way. But I am slowly getting better. So if it is strictly autoimmune, how could I be getting better? Don't know. Take heart, have hope, translate that hope into action. These days there are many people who have transformed their physical, psychological, and spiritual lives through MS. We even have people whose lesions on MRI have completely disappeared. It is possible to recover from MS, and I'm doing that. I'm slowly recovering, but it's very slow. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going until, well, basically until I can't take another breath. The government is forming a group to discuss aftercare, the Canadian government, and the thing they're forming a national registry of people who have had the CCSVI procedure. Too late. They're expecting their initial results in November. God, government works so slowly. To steal the words of a fellow MSer and a CCSVI advocate, Marcel Guignac, I tell the truth about multiple sclerosis. Every MS specialist has become one by studying books written by doctors that interpreted what patients told them. Therefore, the only expert can be the patient. I am an MS expert. Here's a partial list of diseases that are associated with demyelination of the nerves. So it's not just MS. It's, well, here's a list of everything that's, not everything, but the major diseases that are associated with the demyelination of the nerves, as I said. ALS, Alzheimer's disease, asthma, arterial sclerosis, attention deficit disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, central virus deafness, chronic pain of unknown origin, complex regional pain syndrome, diabetes, fibromyalgia, gout, Guillain-Barré syndrome, hepatitis C, migraine headaches, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, neuropathic pain, non-viral based cancers, example prostate cancer, post-polio syndrome, rheumatoid arthritis, schizophrenia, senile dementia, shingles, spider arthritis, tremors and Parkinson's disease, and West Nile virus. Most of the illnesses are still mysteries to science, at least in some regard, like MS. Drugs attempt to slow progression and make symptoms bearable. Cures are much less common. I asked the question the other day, what if Dr. Zamboni's wife had Parkinson's or Alzheimer's or something else? Where would we, the MS community, be today? On a side note, lots of vitamin D. That is definitely something you should take. You should be taking about 4,000 international units minimum. And believe it or not, some people are taking up to 40,000 international units to get the blood levels at the cancer prevention levels. Extensive research over the last 10 years has indicated that naturoceuticals derived from such spices as turmeric, red pepper, black pepper, licorice, clove, ginger, garlic, coriander, and cinnamon target inflammatory pathways, thereby may prevent non-neurodegenerative diseases. Here are 10 things not to say to someone who has multiple sclerosis. Number 10. Must be nice to sleep all day. Number 9. You're lucky you don't have to work. Number 8. I can relate. Number 7. Just take something. Number 6. Just try harder. Number 5. Just be positive. Number 4. You just want attention. Number 3. It's all in your head. Number 2. Could be worse. Number 1. But you don't look sick. But you look good. Yeah, okay. Entourage. I think everyone should have an entourage. We should have an entourage. Boy, that would be so handy. I need one for doing anything outside of the house. But I think, like I say, we should all have one. Laundry, entourage. Meals, entourage. Cutting the grass, entourage. Shoveling the snow, entourage. Wouldn't that be cool? We are getting pretty close from a technological point of view. But it hasn't happened yet. But like I say, we're close. Anyway, have a good day.